simplify. 1, 2, spike. 1, 2, spike. All together we can spike. Spike is the team now. Spike is the team. We're lucky in the girls. 7 wonders team now. Love to spike. It's time to work it out. Learn how to spike it. 1, 2, spike. 6, 4, 5. Love to spike. We live to play the match. Together's better. 1, 2, spike. 6, 4, 5. We'll fly together like no other till we reach the sky. The stream is making join our hands and we will become stars. We do it like a flame that lives in our heart. This flame is lit now. 1, 2, spike. 6, 4, 5. All right, love to spike. It's time to work it out. Learn how to spike it. 1, 2, spike. 6, 4, 5. Love to spike. We live to play the match. Together's better. 1, 2, spike. 6, 4, 5. 1, 2, spike. 6, 4, 5. 1, 2, spike. 6, 4, 5. 1, 2, spike. 1, 2, spike. All together we can spike.
1, 2, spike, 6, 4, 5.
We return to find the Spikes 1 year later in preparation for the Student Youth Olympics. A new player has joined the team, Francie. Throughout the past year, the girls had to suffer through Lucky's abandonment as he coached the men's team and even lost their team spirit along the way. Meanwhile, Lucky seemed to enjoy abandoning the girls. He began to train the Black Roses and arranged a surprise game between them and the Spikes. In Sardinia, the girls were burnt out after Lucky's rigorous exercises. But when the girls finally rebelled, Lucky revealed that his actions were all a plan to get the Spikes to unite and gang up against him. The Spikes used their renewed team spirit to climb to the highest refuge in Europe, Capana Margarita on Monte Rosa. They also played their first friendly match of the season against the French. Back in Turin, the Spikes were attacked by 2 thugs, led by a mysterious character, who threatened them to abandon their search for the lost temple. And now we finally found out who was behind the attack. Coldwater and Madame A as usual.
Just keep dancing. Just keep dancing. Just keep dancing. It's okay, what they say. Don't let it sink into your heart.
For the next Olympics, remind me to book a porter to carry my backpack.
Brent isn't answering. Any news from Mello? He's just texting me. Follow the ringing.
When you think you're pushed
You could have answered.
What? And ruin the surprise? You should have seen
Hey,
your
you
face.
sloths! You gotta earn your keys. Everybody jog to your room.
Oh, not a chance.
Okay, then you'll have to carry Luther's bag. Go!
Yes.
Don't you think of quitting or even giving up? Be ready to face.
Somebody pinch me. I'm dreaming. Ow! I wasn't being literal. Enemy approaching.
It's the Turkish team. Dexterity and precision, not to be taken lightly.
Here's our future gold medalists. Can I have an autograph? Ladies and gentlemen, this is also part of the Olympics. The athletes, having been separated through their gruesome training period, now find each other. It's the magic of sports, which...
If you don't shut up and hug me now, I'm going to hit you with the camera.
To follow your fate. Remember that love is stronger than hate. Together we stay. So come take my hand. Rise up, I know you can. And when you think you're pushed right to
Another pinch, please.
My pleasure. You're so soft and
Come on, move! We have to register. Huh?
We want to see the courts.
Can't you register us?
don't you stop the fight.
The Olympics, Joe. First round, elimination round. And then the finals and then the gold.
Yeah, sure. We just have to defeat all the other teams first. And then we hold up the gold.
What? Done already?
They rolled out the red carpet for Lucky. Ready for your first Olympic training session? We'll work on movements and positioning. But the first exercise is find the others.
Ball!
Easy set by Francie to the setter, who offers the winning ball to the spiker and point! Olympic gold for the Spikes!
All too easy when you don't have opponents.
If he's called the Black Rose, heaven help him.
You've already made yourself at home, I see.
Well, yes. No, let's say maybe.
Okay, Spike Team, now we're playing for real. We're not keeping score. We're only going to rotate after a change of ball plus a point, okay?
Wow, what a start. They're very strong. Lucky in his surprises.
-1. Now you must score 2 points in a row plus a counterattack free ball, courtesy of Mensa. Go, same rotation. 0. The ball is still in the Italian court.
Now, free ball.
Sorry.
Wake up, Susan. They know that move. You gotta give your teammates the chance to surprise your opponent.
Why does he have to criticize? But he's right. Concentrate, Susan. Be unpredictable.
Tiebreaker?
Tiebreaker.
Yeah, all right! Joe!
What a bunch of losers.
Thanks to me, it was a block party for them.
It's not your fault. We all made too many mistakes, back and front.
Yeah, the last point was pretty much a gift.
It's not one person's fault. The whole team didn't come together.
And you want to know why? We're totally taken off guard by Lucky and his surprises.
He's doing it for our own good.
Oh, sure. Public humiliation is actually...
You're not lucky. You should talk to them.
Are you coming, or do you need to find the canteen for a minute?
No problem. But maybe the girls are a little tired.
You thought we'd leave you alone?
Oh, what a surprise!
Great! Now we get everybody here! Priscilla, how you doing?
Are we or are we not the #1 Spike Team fans? And anyway, Columbano's tracks lead to Rome.
Sorry, come again? Why are you reconstructing the life of Saint Columbano?
Because it seems like he might have found the lost temple.
Oh?
Depends on what we'll find at the Vatican Library. Why don't you come with us?
Beth, don't leave us. I can't imagine when we'll have the chance to be all together in Rome.
All together? I won't be there, and neither will Mark or Phil. I promise to help them train.
And don't count on Carlos or Julio. They're too busy with their new friends from the BMX.
Brent and Mello are with us. They'll be waiting for us in Piazza Navona in another 30 minutes.
I don't want to see Piazza Navona, not even with binoculars. We can go there after this. Share Roma Tour, a user-created app focusing on the least known places in Rome.
Well, if no one knows them, there might be a reason for that. San Pietro's dome.
It's so close.
And thank goodness, too. Walking the whole Aventino was rough on my feet. As Lucky would say, to get where you want to be. And without tourists around, you need sacrifice. And obviously my app. Or a bus.
St. Peter?
No, not St. Peter. Estella. Astung. Not tourist here. Small, petit. You go to other St. Peter. Big.
Here is the form to access the library, the curious stamp, the signatures.
Quiet, please. Admissiones rogatio in bibliotecam integra est.
We have all the documents.
So can we have access to the library?
Of course, but only after obtaining the special permit from the government. You'll have your answer, whether positive or negative, in 3 months.
We need the authorization of the government, and it takes 3 months to get it.
Oh?
Hi, I'm Diego. And you? Are you here for the Olympics? So check it out. How about going for a little ride on my bike? If you want, I can take you to the Olympics. I work there, you know.
Thank you, but I'm here with...
Yeah, I saw your friends. Turtle speed, those things. On my wheels, I promise we'll go round trip by the time they get back.
If she feels like a ride on a bike, she already knows someone for that.
I'm sorry.
For what? The pizza's still hot.
For some of the games, the ancient Romans used to fill the ball with flour or sand.
If Lucky finds out, we can expect a special training session. Chill. He's too Jurassic Retro to use a cool app as mine, and a traditional guide would never bring him here. You sure? I'm writing a review. The places may be alternative, but the tourists are everywhere. Huh?
3, 2, 1. You still sure you prefer his wheels to this baby here? I can take you wherever you want. No, you can't. Jump on.
We're working on serving and receiving. 8 on 10. Be precise and play a fast game. Huh.
1-on-1.
Any bets on today's pairings, Joe?
I'll take anything but that crazy girl Snake.
I'd happily avoid the Russians and
3 on
obviously
5.
the Italians. I can't be bothered with another public beating.
3 on 6 equals 0. Again, from the beginning.
Wake up, Susan. And you too, girls. We're off to a bad start. I don't want to hear about pairings. Who we play doesn't count. What does count is being in your best shape for each game. That way we'll defeat anybody. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Mm-hmm. The Italians too?
Susan, can I have a word with you?
Okay, I was distracted. I'll concentrate harder. Happy now?
That's not the problem. Your attitude is. I need for my setter to bring my team up. I have no use for a Debbie Downer.
You're the downer. You let us get slaughtered. We weren't prepared for the Italians.
Try and change your perspective. You were able to recognize your weak spots right in the field. You found the determination to face the Olympics. Susan, for me, that defeat is more valuable than a victory. Can you get that?
The first team for round 1 of water polo is Cuba.
This is the last time I do this. I'm a scholar, not a thug.
It's up to you. The Spikes must not take part in the Olympics, or at best, they must end up in a terrible group. We must send them away as soon as possible, so that we are the only ones looking for the temple.
Do you have a problem, Mr. Coldwater?
I'm not the only one. We all have a problem, and the problem is the Spike team. I call for an immediate investigation into the irregularities of the UK finals. The Spike team should be excluded from the Olympic Games.
That's a very serious charge. We know nothing about it. Do you have any proof?
No, I mean, yes, but not here. I'll have it sent as soon as possible. In the meantime, I believe it would be best to suspend them from the Games.
A team cannot be excluded from the Olympics without proof of some irregularity. Should you provide any, we'll consider it.
Oh. Huh? Everything here seems to be in perfect order. Congratulations.
And now for volleyball. The first teams for round 1 are Spike Team. Tyler.
Yay! They can't return anything.
Dominican Republic.
Some tough nuts.
Nuts are yummy once you've cracked them.
And the Black Roses.
No. Oh, they're haunting us.
It's all well and good to know your enemies, but it's even more important to know yourselves. And here's what will help us. The mouth of truth!
I would ask it about the Thai team. Maybe it can translate the Korean websites about them.
Pronounce the name of your biggest virtue out loud, but be careful. If it's the wrong one, slash! Goodbye,
Ooh,
hand.
and goodbye, volleyball.
I'll get it right, Susan. You need my hand until the end of the Olympics. My virtue is strength.
Courage.
Sacrifice.
Balance.
Loyalty.
Perseverance.
My virtue is, it's...
We'll find out together.
As long as she has one. And you, Lucky? What's your virtue?
My virtue? The patience of dealing with you.
Actually, I'm
Hey!
lost. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, all right! Woo!
Always be reading. You must not let her take advantage of positioning. The roses know your tempo and know how to anticipate you.
Because someone told them about our weak spots.
Well, about that. I also know theirs. Always be reading, but stay ready to come out fast on Skinner.
Spike right in the middle of the wall and on the diagonal. Skinner's weakness. Lucky's not the only one who knows her.
Every coach from any team you'll meet knows the weak and strong spots of the opposing team.
Wow, what a leap! It almost didn't look like you.
Yes, the training's paying off. The Black Roses will face a different Spike team. You know them better than they know you.
Just like in sports, so in life, it is never just an individual who wins. Uniting with others allows the single to reach destinations he never could have reached and face all adversities, standing up with more awareness than he had before, to overcome obstacles that appear insurmountable.
And so, let the first Student Olympics and Paralympics Games
begin!
In the name of all the participants, I swear I will take part in these Olympic Games, respecting the rules that govern them, working hard and honestly in the spirit of true sport, for the honor of my team and the glory of the Games.
the Spikes moved on to Rome, where the Student Youth Olympics finally began. Lucky had yet another surprise for the girls, a friendly match against the host team, who are also the favorite to win the championship. This does not sit well with the girls, most of all, Susan. In the next episode, the Spikes move on to Milan, where they will face in their first ever Olympic match their arch nemesis, the Black Roses. The search for the lost temple continues. On one hand, the Spikes have definitive confirmation that Saint Columbano was looking for the temple, but on the other, Coldwater has gone to Sicily convinced that he will find the temple there. This and more in the next episode. 1, 2, Spike, all for fight!